Hey everyone, Rajo2 here, and welcome back to another LEGO set review. This time I'm reviewing the infamous, the bounty hunter that gives Samus Aran a run for her money. The great, the powerful, the clone that's the clone of his father, basically. Boba Fett. Let's get to it. So, first off, Boba Fett here is a Star Wars UltraBuild set. And given that, he has to look somewhat accurate to his movie counterpart. So, well, from what I've seen of the movie and Boba Fett, his minifigure form and other toy forms, and, well, Boba Fett in general, this is pretty accurate. He uses that chest plate piece they've been using for most of the UltraBuild so far. I do not have all of them, so take my statement with a grain of salt. He also has a very nice color scheme of blue, heat orange, dark red, gray, dark gray, and sand green, and some dark green, and gray. I already said that. This figure retails, well, for the most part, at around $30. I'll tackle that massive elephant later. Back to the set. This set has a standard articulation, 3 in the arms, 3 in the legs, 0 stability because of the Hero Factory pieces, and because he's decently top heavy and doesn't have any friction out joints in his knees. Pro is his head design. This is pretty darn accurate with a little system built in it. Here comes my gripe though with all these UltraBuilds. They're decently complex for action figure LEGO builds. That's not exactly a problem until you realize that even though this set is less complex, kind of, and has less pieces than the all-star example for all $20 action figure LEGO sets, Butaka, yeah, this is $10 more. I know it's not an original theme, I know it's Star Wars, I know it's Boba Fett that people are gonna buy up this set. I mean, I did. Back to the set. So, it looks pretty good from all in. Okay, I'll get to that later. Another pro, I'd say, is his jetpack. It allows for pretty good imagination from kids. They can grab it and go, and they can remove it. Yeah, they can remove it. And you can remove it, which it reveals his back. It's a bit open here and there, literally. And I like how they use this gunmetal gray sword extension adder-on piece thing. And it still looks good, but not as good as with the jetpack on. But here comes another gripe I have with this set. Well, 2 gripes. Well, 3 gripes. This piece falls off all the freaking time. You knock it over, okay, most of the time. Another con is his cape, his cloth. I like it. When I got this set, I got 2 cloth pieces. Major issue is that when you're playing with it, it will almost always cover the jetpack. Even when you use the hose nozzle jetpacky things, it's gonna be right here. And after a while of play and moving around, it will slowly but surely unravel itself. And okay, it didn't do it that time. But usually if you're gonna have it just like this, kinda how they show it on the box, it's going to end up back here. Trust me, it's happened to me. And this fell off. That wasn't my fault. Another function this dude has is a flick fire missile. This is a really nice design for a flick fire missile for a Mandalorian jetpack. another thing about this set is the pieces. If you are a mock builder, you'll probably like these pieces. Sand green, gray, dark red, too small sand green, printed light pieces that aren't too telling of who he is, gray feet, gray hands instead of silver, gray three long technique, I forgot what these are called. Technique lift arms, sand green panel pieces. These pieces, what's not to love? Alright. Another thing about this set is that he has exactly the same leg build, except for here, and here, for the most part, as the range trooper. The bone pieces are the same, these pieces are the same, these are different, and just different things on the feet, different colors, but they're basically the same set. I mean, leg build. Basically the same arm build, because they're humans, they have to be proportionate, and different head, but this head's slightly customized. Move this, and you can basically see how simplistic it is, but it still has some decent complexity. I mean, it's more complex than the Nika build, for sure. All the CCBS builds after Hero Factory, or at the end of Hero Factory, basically, are more complex than the Nika build. Okay, here comes my major issue. These pieces. I wish that these were attached to a friction ball joint, or that you took this piece, put a friction ball joint on it, put it up here, did this again, so that you could move his arm up without these popping off, and, well, maybe, or just attach here so that it couldn't pop off either way, and turn this piece into the longer version of this piece, so that you can move his arm. It's pretty important for a sniper to have good mobility to aim, but nope. Boba Fett seems to not be able to do that, especially since you have to, like, do this, and while this part does look good, and the rifle, come on, the rifle does look really cool in my opinion. Yeah, it's not that great for play in a way. But, wanna know what is great for play? The trigger. This is cool. Possibly, besides the fact that it's Boba Fett, my favorite part of the set. You can take his hand, attach it to the trigger, and you can use his hand to fire. Plus, it comes with a spare, but that's besides the point. There we go. He also comes with a scope, but you can't exactly look through it. This fell off again. Alright. Now to tackle the massive elephant in the room. Its price tag is $30. The set is 100% not worth $30. I tell you, get this on sale or use any discount you can on the set, because this dude is not worth $30. Fans, yeah, but you're kind of going to be disappointed in some ways. As I pointed out in the Range Trooper, this is perfectly open, but because it's almost the same color as here, it works better. This set might look decently accurate, but you might as well be off better getting a different set with Boba Fett in it. Maybe. Okay. For mockers, these pieces are pretty darn helpful and useful. And for regular people, the jetpack, and for kids, might be cool, but this piece falling off almost all the time, this piece sometimes falling off, and the cape, while it might be cool, it might annoy some kids. Also, these keep moving. That's con. Alright, so for Marcus, great set. I recommend you probably get multiples for some of the unique pieces, especially if you want a non-printed version of this, because this is not a sticker. This is printed. So you want a non-print version of these, I recommend you get multiple of this set. If you want symmetricality with these pieces, I recommend you get multiple of the set. If you want this head and you want to paint it and you want to use this, I recommend you get multiples of the set. If you want these cool Technic pieces, I don't know, do whatever. Alright, if you want multiple copies, even though the set actually comes with 2, but mine did, you get multiple of this set. Alright, this is Rigel2, signing out. Like this video if you like this set, dislike this video if you dislike this set. Rigel2, signing out. Bye.